Have to say the pacing is remarkably slower than it usually is. It's a little bit of a frustrating thing for me, but it can also not be helped. This is the Dr. Stone chapter 114, and I am the Angry Anime Fan, the Despair Reviewer. During the night, Koako sneaks out to the leader's place. Well, not the leader's place, but to the tree in order to find the treasure, and actually manages to find it. I'm actually surprised though that she has actually managing to get up without anyone paying any attention. Although it is very likely that they are all actually aware of her, but they are just playing her game. Well, either way, as she touches the metal stone, though, it actually crumbles because yes, it still is 3,000 years that has been going on. Therefore, even that cannot always you handle the metal. But then it turns out that under the metal it was actually stone, a concrete ball. Turns out that the astronauts actually planned ahead just the same as they did with the recorder, and sealed the inside of the thing with concrete in case the metal thing would crumble, seeing that the concrete would hold on for much longer, especially if there's already a layer over it. So with that, Koako realizes though that she cannot break it with pure battle strength this time, simply out of the reasons because the guards will hear that and everything will go wacko. And Senko himself realizes that because even though he cannot see what Kohaku is doing, they're almost exactly thinking the exact same things, so to speak. I know it's pretty strange, but it is what it is. Regardless, though, he then finds out an idea thanks to Gem about doing a silent bomb, saying that they can blow it up with a bomb, but they need a silent one. So, gathering some things, Senku manages to invent something with emerald green liquid and white powder, even though he has a demonic thing to it. Mix them up, it creates a plaster which is basically like a mini bomb. He tells Kwaku through the scope about by sending the little rat. Actually, one more than one rat this time. So, in order to distract them all, Amaryllis and unfortunately Ginro does a dance. Amaryllis, of course, charms everyone, but Ginro cannot just charm anyone else. As Koako gets the rats, including a drill which he uses to do it, suddenly the guards overhear something. So just then, however, uh, Ginro grabs a spear and begins to actually dance with it because, well, he's aware how to dance with it. And indeed, he shows some moves here. But as they are all shown by that with Amaryllis dance, he reveals in his own, well, smugness, so to speak, that is only a maneuver he has created in order to intimidate people thinking he is strong. And the fact that Amaryllis say, I mean, it did save our butts, but quit trying to say it as it may work something cool because it's not. And that distraction is enough for Koako to have drilled through small holes as she put the plasters of the different kegs into these holes and then shoves them into with her big strength. As they impact together, uh, they create a chain reaction that will become a power that is similar to a bomb, and it will explode from the inside, therefore not saying anything else. As night times gets closer, the inside finally crumbles, almost creating a pattern. As we see once again Senku's father, while passing on things that I don't know what awaits you in the future, but in this treasure chests are gifts, gold, diamond, and platinum. I know you'll come along and just like that break the world of purification. However, Senku says it's not just like that. I mean, granted, this is not something you hear, but you know what I mean. But he does say that if they have this, then eventually someday will happen. So with that, the shell breaks, but then the chapter ends. And as I said before, it almost is going too well for the science team. Don't get me wrong, I prefer hope over despair. But it's just that when things are going too well, it is either a very nasty surprise in the beginning of it all, or nothing at all. And also is the fact that Koaku breaks it open now, therefore it means that she is the one that sees the platinum and the diamond. How will she know what is platinum? Or is she gonna nail that to the robo-mices and make them travel back to the team? I mean, if they get platinum, then the rest will just be up to Senku to reverse engineer something using that platinum. But again, it cannot be that smoothly. Not to mention one simple fact, and that is they have 1 week until they have to go to the Great Leader's place. So Senku will have to find the formula in 1 week if he gets the platinum. Will he get it though? I mean, other than that, it was just more setup chapter. It wasn't the greatest, I have to admit, but it was enjoyable at least. So give me your thoughts if you have any.